What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Majesty TK, finally coming back with some Tyler King MyCareer NCAA basketball, or of course NBA 2K19 gameplay. What I have up here is a little bit of a recap of where we ended. I left us on a bit of a cliffhanger, not sure whether or not I was going to come back, but we are. And of course, as the title read, we have a decision to make today, so we will of course be getting to that. But here I am browsing the stats. As you can see, not very solid. 11-9, 5-6, and 5-1. It's not bad, but it's not NBA draft type numbers really from a mid-level conference. So with that being said, we are going to be staying in college. Fantastic idea, sure. But we're doing something a little different. We will not be returning to Akron. We've played our last game for the Zips. Instead, we're going to be transferring somewhere else. And I'm sure now you're wondering exactly where we're going. Well, I will tell you. I've got a list of 10 teams, and we're going to one of these 10 teams. Before I show you that list, quick update on how the series is going to work. It's going to take me a little bit because I'm going to go through the roster and update it for the most part. I will warn you now, not every roster is going to be accurate, but a lot of the big names will be added, maybe some generated players, just some crazy things to make the series more interesting. We're going to be playing more games on this new team as well. I know we only played 4 with Akron, but I was a little busier back then. I'm going to try to focus on this series some more because it seems to be getting a decent amount of love, so I do really appreciate that, guys. And if you do enjoy this series, please like and subscribe. But enough talking, let's see my top 10. Keep in mind these are placed alphabetically. This isn't my top 10 order in any way, shape, or form. It's just all 10, and I will make a decision by either the end of it or you'll find out. Our first possibility is going to be the Clemson Tigers. We could really run the team here, try to make a name for ourselves, kind of like we did in Akron, but just on a bigger level. They've got a great football team, so it's an attractive place to go for other recruits that we could get. Next up is going to be the Florida Gators. Used to be a basketball powerhouse, now kind of rebuilding, so I could try to help to bring them back to glory. We've got the Gonzaga Bulldogs, who of course are still a powerhouse. We could just go for that championship on a small team that deserves it. We got a couple blue blood colleges coming up next with Kansas. They haven't won it in a second. Then we've got Kentucky. Of course, a great basketball program. Next is Maryland. That would be an interesting team as well. Could really lead a team there. And we've got John Beeline's Michigan Wolverines. Could help them try to win a championship after losing 2 this decade. Next up is UNC, who just won it a couple years ago, but we could, of course, win it again. Then we could go for the cool jerseys up at Oregon. And lastly, we can try to complete the dynasty, really, at Villanova. So that's going to take me some time to consider. If you guys have any suggestions or recommendations, please leave them down below. I would love to hear your teams. Even if they're not on the top 10 list, I'll still consider it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to one of these 10, but please, I'd love to hear you guys' opinions. And if you have any other suggestions for the series in general, I'd love to hear that too. But yeah, expect to see a lot more of these upcoming here soon. And other than that, just enjoy your day, everybody. Peace.
Stone.